All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and peace, love, and salutation to all you occupants pushing this truth and true sincerity. Now, I'm going to focus on this saying that I found on my phone, and I converted it to the computer. It says the prophets of the Bible were not celebrities. Now you think of these guys, these cult of personality Hebrew Israelites like the Bishop Nathaniel, the IOIC, Slaki, how about Shemal Shai Barak Yah? You think about Bishop Nathaniel, General Yohana, what's this guy, GOCC, Elder Rakah? They want to be celebrities. Slaki. How about Shemal Shai Barak Yah? The prophets of the Bible were not celebrities, but outcasts and unpopular. So I'm going to keep putting this up, but this really is going to a topic of being hated. And if you're really not in the spirit of being hated by the world, as if you haven't already been, really, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? When you go to Jeremiah, which I'm going to get into, Jeremiah was hated by his own people. And you see it that with the elder brother Manat Dazak Bob's videos. He goes to these different various social media sites, and there's always somebody every day debunking this truth. So the prophets of the Bible were not celebrities. We're not sitting out here, on social media living it up. That's the Christian church. But outcast and unpopular. So I'm going to just click that out, and I'm going to just keep bringing that up. So the first scripture I want to bring out is, I think it's this precept right here. No, excuse me. 1 Corinthians 4:13. Being defamed, we entreat, were made as the filth of the world, and are the outscouring of all things to this day. Let's get this word outscouring. And the best definition is a person regarded as fallen from society and outcast. And that's the spirit that we come in, because we're no part of this world. Excuse me. We're not with the image of the beast. These people are broke and still trying to keep up with society and the fashion of this world. What do they say in the world? Still trying to keep up with the Joneses. But when you come into this faith and you have the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai, you're a person regarded as fallen from society and outcast. And you'll see it. You deal with these people, they see you, and it's like, oh, what's up with this guy? But an everyday Negro, Latino, Native American, hey, how you doing, buddy? Because the greater majority of our people in the world, all right, we have that glow, all right? The scriptures say wisdom maketh a man's face to shine. So when they see that wisdom coming from us, they see that glow, they're scared. And that's what society doesn't promote. So society promotes sugar, fast food, low critical thinking skills, low comprehension skills, non-reading, non-thinking. That's the greater majority of these people. Now, these people can have college degrees. When you go into that word degree, it means downgrade. All right? So we become an outcast. And, it's better, with this knowledge to keep it for yourself, because you don't want to be in no knowledge swinging contest. Let these people have it, man. And the more and more in this truth, you start to realize, okay, I'll be an outcast. Okay, because you know what? That's going to that Revelation 3:10. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring that out on my phone right quick. Because the times that's coming, we rather be an outcast in this society. Because the greater majority of these people, they're going to get implanted with that mark of the beast. Okay? Revelation 3 and verses 10. And it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. And, these people, they still believe in Jesus, man. Okay, Jesus is not giving you the spirit of prophecy, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shai. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. That's when everybody's going to be tried of the mark of the beast, according to Revelation 13 and 16, that RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, which shall come upon all the earth to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right? Society's going, even in them times, society's going to label us as an outcast. Even in that movie, Demolition Man. Now, we're not going to be eating rat burgers, but in that movie, the people that didn't take the mark of the beast, they were underground. So get used to being an outcast, a person regarded as fallen from society. And I'm going to get this precept right quick in my phone. 1 Corinthians 7 and 31. These are the type of precepts that you have to keep in mind, because this society is being broken down. This place is circling the drain. 1 Corinthians 7 and verse 31. And they that use this world, we use this world. We got to do what we got to do. We finesse. We're Jake. I had to finesse my job today, keeping it real. It's not abusing it. For the fashion of this world passeth away. Now, we rather be labeled as outcasts, misanthropes, okay? Person that's fallen from society. Because these people, they're all about the fashion of this world. They worship the image of the beast, okay? So it says that which is scarred off, hence refuse rejected matter. That which is vile or despised. And man, we are despised in this world, man. When you come under the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and you roll in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, you are despised. Now, that's what the Lord said. John 15 and 18. If the world hate you, let me see if I can start from the top, man. All right, we good. Disciples' relation to the world. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world will love his own. You will be liked. You see these other Hebrew Israelites. I saw something today, man, when I woke up. Man, I saw this couple, and this man, he had long dreadlocks, which from the apostles and elders, we've been telling you, man, to cut them goddamn dreadlocks off. That is a tradition of the heathen. That is called Shivas Jatas, that you learn from the Elamites, okay? But I saw this man with Shivas Jatas down to his back, past his shoulders. His woman didn't even have that long hair. So guess what? He's coming in the spirit of a woman. They were talking about they're taking a honeymoon to Sin City. Why would a Hebrew Israelite? Now, I mean, I'm not knocking going to Las Vegas, because it is a camp there, okay? If I'm going to Las Vegas, I'm going to go link up with Elder Karatazar and Elder Shaquat and all the brothers of Las Vegas. I'm not going there to go. I've been in Las Vegas hella times in the world. It's nothing. It's like whatever. But you had this Israelite couple. Maybe I could do a lesson on it, man. They took a honeymoon to so-called Sin City, and they're doing a whole documentary. And a lot of these Israelites, they're of the world, man. They don't want to be hated. When that persecution comes, and they say you guys are a threat to this society, you're a domestic threat to this society. A lot of you guys wear them fringes on your t-shirts. Oh man, I don't know about that. I believe in Jesus. If you are of the world will love his own. But because you are not of the world, we're outscouring the earth. We're despised. When you go on your job, you're despised. When you go to the grocery store, you're despised. You try to deal with women. Like I did that lesson on the woman yesterday. And that's the whole point. The whole point of that lesson yesterday about the woman is that, hey, the world is not going to love you, man. So if you can't get a woman, count it joy and a blessing, man. All right? But I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So you're going to get hated. People going to look at you strange. But you know what? That's all the will of the Lord. They can't do nothing against you. All right, when you stay in the spirit. Now, when you get carnal and you try to buck up against these people, then the Lord will be okay. Let's, send him an example. But when you stick to the scriptures, according to Proverbs 4:7, okay, you got to get the wisdom and the understanding. These people cannot do anything to you. Verse 20, remember the word that I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. Yahweh Shai got persecuted. And he went through way, 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 way worse than we're doing right now. You think this is the hard part? Going through your job and getting hated on? We haven't got to the hard part yet. As my elder in my camp says, if they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. Okay? This is the times that we coming into. You're going to be hated. And if you can't deal with that, if you think this is all about getting women, you got 3-4 ribs and you got 8-9 children, this is not for you, man. If you think this is about just knowledge and cutting Christians and cash apps and, merchandise, this is not for you, man. You got to be used to being hated. Let's get that saying once again. The prophets of the Bible were not celebrities like these other guys out here. I can name a few, but I already did, man. This guy, Alizada Sakari, he's on Adam 22. Adam 22 is a known homosexual who let his woman get popped by a so-called black man. Now they're in court for divorce. Excuse me. So why would Sakari, this guy called the chief high priest, get on this platform with a bunch of gangbangers? Because he's of the world. You guys that listen to this guy, you want to be of the world, man. Why is this guy going to an Edomite's platform? He's talking about, the white man's the devil. But why are you going on Adam 22's platform when it's a controlled narrative? So this guy ain't right. He's loved. Everybody loves the Guerrilla Hebrew. Everybody loves General Yohanan of the ISUBK. And sure as hell, everybody loves Bishop Nathaniel of the IUIC. They marched at the Super Bowl. The prophets of the Bible were not celebrities. And that's what these guys are trying to do. But outcast and unpopular. And Jake has a form of low self-esteem to where they don't want to be hated. Because they grew up around their mama. Okay? When you grow up in this this truth, you become a man. Let's see if I can find that precept, man. I became a man. Right. I think it's 1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. You were seeking validation from this world. And that was the title of my lesson. This is going to be the title of the lesson. We are not seeking validation of this present world. When I was a child, I spake as a child. You wanted everybody to love you. You wanted your mama to give you a hug. You wanted everybody to love you. I understood as a child. You were in that worldly mind state. I thought as a child, but when I became a man, all right, through these scriptures, through you being baptized through the fire, you being hated, I put away childish things. All that love stuff. A lot of these Israelites, they come as you are Christianity spirit. A lot of these Israelites, they come in that Christianity spirit, come as you are spirit, man. I want to be loved. I want to be held. We're not at time for that, bro. Now, there's love amongst the Akim, the brotherhood, and that's the true love, man. Okay? But a lot of these guys, man, they're in that childish spirit. They want to be liked. They want to be popular. What happens when they shut down the internet? What happens when they shut down your social media platforms? What you going to do then? Okay? Now, I mentioned various passages of the Bible where prophets were hated, going according to this statement that I found on my phone from months ago. It's probably around the summertime. You know how it is, man. You clear out your phone, you clear out certain articles, and you move on. But I found this to be, it's still present to this day, man. Because we're going to get hated, man. The persecution is coming. And you have to know that, the Lord is going to deliver you. You know, you have to have that faith. But a lot of these guys in these other Israelite camps, they don't talk about faith. One thing they don't talk about is the election of Israel, and they don't talk about faith. I don't see Alazar the Sakari talking about faith. I don't see Bishop Nathaniel talking about faith. It's all about what they can, numbers. Like, you sound like Larry June. Numbers. Numbers. That's what these other Israelite camps, numbers. You trying to get numbers so you can get paid. And then this guy, Bishop Nathaniel's like, I didn't know I was worth that much money. You are worth that much money, man. Because you know what? You're about numbers. Okay? Jeremiah 18:15. Because my people have forgot me, they have burned incense to vanity, and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from their ancient paths to walk in paths in a way not cast up. And that starts from the leaders, man. These guys today, they are reincarnated false leaders of Israel, man. No wonder why we go through the same pattern when you read Judges, when you read the whole Old Testament, Malachi. Best believe this guy, chief priest Alazar, he says he's a Levite, right? He had to be one of them wicked Levites, according to Malachi, the 2nd chapter, that deviated us away from the Lord. Because he doesn't believe in Yahweh Shai. That should be a red flag to you Jakes out here. Don't get caught up in this pro-black, strapped up spirit, man. This guy's of the world. He doesn't believe in Yahweh Shai, man. Neither does Bishop Nathaniel, the IUIC. Because my people have forgot me. They have burned incense to vanity, and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from the ancient paths, to walk in paths in a way not cast up, to make their land desolate and a perpetual hissing. And these other nations are hissing against us, according to Lamentations 2:15. Matter of fact, I get that, man. Lamentations 2:15. Call on him, Yahweh Shemel Shai. Thy prophets, I'm going to start at verse 14. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thy iniquity, to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. That's these other false Hebrew Israelite camps. If they even call themselves Hebrew Israelites, they call themselves Israelites because they don't believe in the Hebrew. They say that's Ebonics. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? That's these other nations. These blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're telling me that they're the children of the Bible? And then you got all this backlash. Hebrew Israelites, they don't do nothing for black people. You know, when I look at the Jewish man, he's got banks, he's got hospitals, you know, and you can blame these other false leaders. But us, we're prophesying, man. And that's what we're commanded to do. So damn right we're going to be out scouring the earth, because we're going to be labeled as you're not doing anything for the community. What do you want us to do? Go buy $150 pairs of Jordans for some low life savages in the hood that ain't gonna thank you for it. And that's what happens with black people. You do something as light as open up a door for a black person. They're not gonna be thankful. Okay, and we're not black. All right, so to hell with the black community. Let them destroy each other. Let them shoot each other. Let them shoot dope up their veins. Let them get high. Let them kick doors. Let them commit adultery. Let them do what they got to do. That increases our chances, man. Keep up the bad work. But these other nations looking at us like, is that them? Because of the bad work of you other Hebrew Israelite camps, man. All thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. You can precept this with Psalms the 83rd chapter. All the nations are confederate against us. That's why you got a bodega owned by the so-called Arab man in the hood. Okay, you got to go to the Amalek man for the one of all things. namely for a loan through his bank system. Okay, but hey, we're coming back with the elect. Lord willing, we're part of that number, man, with the hopeful elect. Certainly, this is the day we have looked for, we have found, we have seen it. But your time is short for you other nations, man. Okay? And these other nations, they see it. That's why you got Vocab Malone doing all just, he's probably taking no dose and coffee right now and probably doing some other illicit drugs because he's an Amalekite. He's gonna do whatever. He probably do some type of illicit drugs. He's obsessed with the Hebrew Israelites. That, like that Mariah Carey song, Why You So Obsessed With Me. Okay? But you other Hebrew Israelite camps, you're adding to the affliction. You don't want to be hated. You want to be loved. And so much that, hey, these guys, Sakari, you can't forget about these guys months ago. They linked up with this guy, Vocab Malone, and they went to go get pizza with this guy afterwards. What type of shit is that, man? This guy, Tazama of the Sakari, shook hands with the devil, Vocab Malone. When the scriptures say in Numbers 24 that we should be at war with Amalek from generation to generation. We're at war, man. We're not in the time of these other camps. They're waving a white flag, man. So you should know who the real men of the Lord are being hated, man. So let's get this precept, man. I ain't trying to make this too long. 2 Chronicles 36 and 15. And the Lord's name is Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes. We're going out there, early afternoon, every Saturday or Friday or Sunday, whatever difference of time these different camps have in Great Millstone, and sending them because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. Because the Lord is still having compassion, all right, going into March of 2025. And you should take heed to the Lord's corrections. See, this video should far exceed that lesson that I did on the woman, man. You got to get this through the head. All you brothers that watch the video I did about the woman is highly irrelevant, bro. We're going to a time where you're going to be on the FBI's most wanted list. You look out for these guys. Okay? Forget the goddamn woman, man. Forget about busting a nut. And I got to say it like that because Jake be thinking about busting a nut, Isaiah 4:1, you on some freaky ass spirit. No, if you're in the right spirit, man, you know that this persecution is coming, all right, and you're already being hated. You're already being targeted in these lessons that you do, man. They already know your IP address. They already know what the business is, man. They've been looking out for you. This is beyond trying to start a family. And I'm not knocking brothers that got families. They do what they got to do. But if you're in the wrong mindset of it's about women, hey, this ain't for you, man. Let me get another precept after I get this one. But they mock the messengers of the Most High and despise his word. Man, we trying to hear what y'all saying, man. Y'all niggas got dresses on, man. Y'all niggas tripping, man. What about the black community? Y'all niggas ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't got no hospitals. Well, the scriptures say the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So the wicked got all the money, dumb nigga. And misuse the prophets. You come up to the camp scoffing, all this other nonsense, trying to bring out scriptures about Jew and Gentile because you are your father the devil, Vocab Malone. Until the wrath of the Lord arose up against his people till there was a remedy. When Jacob's trouble come, you niggas already know what the business is, man. And I ain't gonna shed no tears, man. I'll be happy when you niggas get gunned down, okay, or you get slaughtered. Cause here it is, you didn't mock and despise us. We didn't tell you what the business is. We didn't tell you that this man's coming down with great wrath. We didn't give you articles about how these different soldiers outside of our people. There's a lot of Romanian soldiers here. There's a lot of Ukrainian soldiers here. There's a lot of people from Russia that's here that's ready to get down on you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans when all hell breaks loose, when they get the green light. But you niggas ain't fucking paying attention, man. So shame on you. I'm gonna get this precept right here, man. Because Brothers from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, from one end of the earth, from the other, have been telling you of the danger that's coming. Guess what? There's foreign troops here, and guess what? They're not only from Venezuela. They're here from the Middle East. There's foreign nationals here from Europe. There's foreign nationals here from Africa. There's foreign nationals here from the Middle East. And when they get that green light, that's going to be your ass, Mr. Postman. For you non-believers that thought this was a joke. John 4:44. For Yahushua, that's his real name, not Jesus. Because the name Jesus, the letter J came around the 1520s when a man named John Trissino. For Yahushua himself testified that a prophet have no honor in his own country. Y'all niggas wearing dresses. Even our day to day, they look at us like, who's this nigga? He's just another nigga. Okay. Good for you. Now let's keep this in mind right here for you brothers that's in the right spirit. Keep up the good work. The prophets of the Bible were not celebrities, but outcasts and unpopular. Alright. Let's go back to that Jeremiah 18. Jeremiah 18:17. I will scatter them as with an east wind before the enemy. I will show them the back and not the face. The Lord just said he's going to turn your face on you Jakes, man. Okay? You keep praying. That's why Jake is like, oh, why is God not answering my prayers? Because you fucking wicked, man. Here it is. We give you the answers, man. Why God ain't hearing my prayers? Because you're not turning back. You're not following the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. Here it is. Instead of getting pork bacon, you can get beef bacon. You can get turkey bacon. You can stop going to that church that's wasting your time and go to the camp on a Saturday and get more precepts than you ever learned. That woman that you've been lusting after that belongs to another man, you can get another woman. But you know what? A lot of you just got low self-esteem and you're just filthy and dirty. And not the face in the day of their calamity. Then said they, those wicked Jakes of our nation, who call themselves blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. I'm an American black nigga. No, I'm Mexican. I don't know what them niggas talking about. You know, Mayetes. You know, you Latinos, man. You just own one. Here it is. Donald Trump is deporting you motherfuckers quicker than I don't know what. And you just still got your eye evil toward your brother who's of a darker complexion. So you know what? Good for you. Go ahead and get your ass deported. Then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah. And we come in the same spirit as Jeremiah. Man, we got to get them niggas. And that's going to come later on. Like I said, that last video, man, fuck the goddamn woman, man. I'm just keeping it. Fuck the goddamn woman. We're coming to a time where you might be on 1-800 Crime Stoppers. Look out for this guy. Okay, we might be on the run. So the hell with trying to get multiple women. Okay, if the Lord sees it fit when that time comes, that's what it is. But right now, we ain't the time to be flexing on these goddamn women, man. These women are survival mode, man. They broke and they dusted and disgusted. We gotta make it past Jacob's trouble. And Lord willing, you know, enduring to the end. Like it says in Matthew 24:13. This is the times that we coming into, man. You're going to be on the run. You might be in a concentration camp. You might not eat for a couple days. What are you doing to build your faith? Besides all these gimmicks and games that these other Hebrew Israelite camps are giving you, man. And that's the picture I'm trying to paint, man. It's beyond the fucking women, bro. And my elder of my camp has been stressing that. And I'm going to stress that too. It's beyond the fucking women, man. It's beyond busting a fucking nut and just going to sleep and feeling freaky, man. We come to some serious times, man. You might be on Guantanamo Bay. You might be in another country. This is the times we coming into, man. It says, then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah. For the law shall not perish from the priests, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us smite him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words. That's the greater majority of our people. Even these other Hebrews like camps, I ain't trying to pay attention to them, man. Starting with our apostles and elders. You guys have been slandering the apostles and elders for so long. You're going to get judged for that. Because the scriptures talk about every idle word that you shall give account. Matter of fact, I'm going to get it, man. I'm going to just get it. I'm going to just get it. Because the Lord is tired of playing with you guys, man. Alright? And we got to be tested, man. Alright? You know, it's cool to where you can DoorDash. You can get a bottle of liquor. You can, you can even purchase you a woman online. We come sometimes, man, it's going to get serious out here, man. Like it says in Acts 14 and 22, through much tribulation we shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. We're not going to be cha-cha sliding and two-step into the kingdom, which we're all booed up. Here it is, you got the choice garment on, Esau catching hell, and your woman got the head wrap, and you got the most expensive garment. No. Now, Esau's going to catch it, but it's called Jacob's trouble for a reason. Because you know what? Jacob's going to catch hell. Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, GMS, y'all this, y'all that. And I ain't going to say it just for the sake of it. I know I've been saying the F word a few times, but some of these words that y'all been saying against the apostles and elders and the bishops, a great millstone, is far worse than saying the F word, man. And if you don't like what I'm saying, the F word, man, go watch a fucking Pitbull video and go feel fucking warm and fuzzy, man. This is serious, man. It's gonna be a time the famine of words gonna come. All right, you ain't gonna have fucking access to watch these videos, man. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. You don't get judged for your malicious and nefarious words. Oh, them niggas is bums. They was this. They touched up on little 9-year-old girls. We don't advocate that, man. All right. So where was I at, man? So that's pretty much it, man. That's just pretty much it. I ain't gonna be too long, man. But for brothers that's waking up and brothers that's watching these other Hebrews like camps, man, it's about to get real serious, man. The prophets of the Bible were not celebrities. When you read about Jeremiah, they were seeking his life. Matter of fact, I got some more on Jeremiah 18, man, before I close it on out. Jeremiah 18. And this is what Jeremiah did. When you read the book of Jeremiah, he felt all emotional about his people. But at the end of the day, he was like, man, fuck these niggas, man. And that's the same spirit that we come into, man. Fuck these niggas, man. I ain't gonna shed no tear, bro. This is war. Okay? Jeremiah 18 and 19. Give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. The ones that's fighting with Jeremiah. Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, and to turn away thy wrath for them. We done sat up here and told you what the business is according to the scriptures. Stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Stop being homosexual. Stop being a lesbian. Stop committing adultery. Stop selling dope. Stop going to the goddamn church. Stop being a fucking Muslim. Stop being a Buddhist. Stop being a goddamn Jehovah's Witness. That's the name. You Jehovah's Witnesses, man. Y'all about to get ran through, man. Because here it is. Y'all coming at Christianity spirit. And some of us have came from that. And we trying to tell you family members what it is. But a little bit too little too late, man. And this is a prayer for Jeremiah. That's why we put up the curses, man. This is why we put up the curses, man. We put up the curses on Esau, Edom, the other nations, and 2/3 of our people. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine. And that's coming soon. You don't see how much eggs cost? And pour out their blood by the force of the sword. Like I mentioned, this is what we're trying to tell you, bro. This guy, Alazar, he's taken to Adam 22. You got Bishop Nathaniel, he's taken to all these and you got to know what a false prophet is, man. For you jakes out there, you got to know what a false prophet is. Why you don't see Apostle Har, Apostle Gabar, Apostle calling Apostle Ramlab on some worldly man's platform. You know what they're doing? They're prophesying. They continue to do lessons. That's why us young men are inspired to do these lessons. You don't see Apostle Horror on some fresh and fucking fit. And fuck them niggas too, man. They know the Hebrew Israelites. What the fuck they doing, man? Okay? And pour out the blood by the force of the sword. Apostle Horror on down is telling you people, hey man, these foreign troops are here. They're already here. They might be living in your neighborhood right now. They're set up shop. Do you think Alazar and Bishop Nathaniel and General Yohanan trying to tell you, hey, the troops is here? They too busy, trying to get money. All right? And let their wives be bereaved of their children and be widows, and let their men be put to death. Hey, when they give the green light to put you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because you're going to be a domestic terrorist. When they say in the presidential inauguration, I will defend the Constitution against a terrorist, domestic and foreign. Well, who's the domestic terrorist? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Duh. Let the young men be slain by the sword in battle. Hey, they got robotic dogs. They got these foreign troops. They even got these good old boys, these don't tread on me Edomites who feel like they're losing their country. When they are, they're going to get down on you non-believers, man. And they're going to start with Israel, man. Let's get to 1 Peter 4 and 17. Let's get that. So you can get mad about all the F words and I'm saying, man, but get mad. I don't really give a damn. This is another warning from Yahweh Shemal Shai through his servants, the prophets, to let you know to get your shit together and get your mind right. Stop being so goddamn childish, man. You know, people just fucking class clowns, man. Everything's a fucking joke. Everything's a goddamn game. Always hiding behind your goddamn woman, man. 1 Peter 4 and 17. For time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. You guys of the circumcision, like Alazar, lest you repent. Alazar, which I don't see it. Alazar, Bishop Nathaniel, General Yohana, Watchman Yahoo with his woman Deborah, okay, GOCC, ISUPK, all these other bootleg Hebrews like camps must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall then be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? So judgment is coming for you pseudo Hebrew Israelite camps, man. Oh, he's saying the cuss word. We warning you, bro. I don't see Watchman Yahoo and his wife Deborah. I don't see General Yohana. We ain't seen his fat ass in years. And this ain't ad hominem attack. He's just a fat ass. Okay? We ain't seen his ass even prophesy. We haven't seen Bishop Nathaniel prophesy. He's too busy going to the Solomon Islands, okay, and what Papua New Guinea teaching heathens. That's his ministry, okay. So back to that Jeremiah. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children and be widows, and let their men be put to death, and let their young men be slain by the sword in the battle. And a lot of you young men, you're going to get graped out here because these foreign soldiers, they're like men and women. That's just what it is. Nobody's telling you about that except for the prophets, man. Nobody's telling you about how people are going to eat their own children and drink their own blood according to, Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, starting at verse 57. Now, this video is a little bit raw, man. Okay? Like I said, my last lesson was about the woman, but how many J's going to pay attention to this lesson? I mean, it's always about the woman, and, I'm out, Isaiah 4 and 1, we gonna have, I'm going to have me multiple women. And we ain't out of time for that, man. The scriptures talk about seek not a wife. What happens when they come up to your door at 3 o'clock in the morning? Are you built up? And that's something I gotta ask myself too, because this ain't about finger pointing. This is about examining myself as well. You got to be built up and rooted, like it says in Colossians, the second chapter, verses 6. This is very serious, man. You don't see all these Christians and all these people coming up against the Hebrew Israelites. What do you think is going to happen next? It's going to be another wave. Another wave of persecution, man. Jeremiah 18:22, let a cry be heard from their houses, who thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. All these troops coming, man, they already here. For they have did they pit to take me, and high stands for my feet. All these people that wished evil against Jeremiah and even us coming in the stead of prophets, man, that's gonna be your ass, Mr. Postman. You just gonna get violated, bro. You gonna get violated to the highest degree of violation. But we told you, man. We sat here and, minus the cuss words, because sometimes you got to cuss a nigga out, let him know, hey, get the fuck out the way. Sometimes we got to be like that with our people, man. All that nice guy shit, you got to let a nigga know, get the fuck out the way. Danger's coming. But you know what? That's on y'all. Jeremiah 18:23. Yet, Lord, the Lord's name is Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Don't believe Christ and all this Christ stuff and Yahya, Ashaya, whatever the hell they be talking about, man. The Lord's name is Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. And we're coming in that same stead. We got to get, man, my life was horrible because, Great Millstone, my life was horrible, man. I can't commit adultery. I can't smoke weed. There's no weed out here no more. There's no cocaine. I can't commit adultery. There's no pork out here because these Hebrew Israelites, man, they didn't fuck my life up, man. I'm going to call 1-800 Crime Stoppers on their ass. That's the times that we coming into, bro. Because had they persecuted the Lord, when you read Matthew the 27th chapter, these are souls reincarnated, and they're going to say the same dumbass shit. Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thy anger. So that's why we put up the curses, man. A lot of you guys are plotting death on us. A lot of guys we don't even know. A lot of guys, they be dapping you up. Hey, how you doing, brother? You got to be worried them. Hey, brother. Hey, what's going on? These be the same haters when the time comes. Yeah, them guys, man, I can't smoke Newport 100s in the box because of them Hebrew Israelites, man. It's a family of the word. I can't eat pork because of them Hebrew Israelites, man. So I'm going to leave you with this last precept, man. This is for us in the ministry. And it's just raw and to the point, man. Like I said, I did a lesson yesterday about the women, and they got 80, 90 views. Whatever, man. We going to a higher wavelength of persecution, okay? And we're being tested, man. This is no joke. This is not no game. 2 Timothy 3 and verses 11. We're starting at verse 10. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith. That's the main thing, faith. Long suffering. Another day we got to wake up and be long suffering with this madness of Babylon the Great. Charity. You got to be charitable to brothers. Patience. Patience means to suffer. Persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, and Iconium, and Lystra. What persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. Brothers that have the mindset of faith, you're going to be delivered from these naysayers and these haters, man. Yea, and all that will live godly in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach shall suffer persecutions. So that's just what you signed up for. That's really what we signed up for. All right? Enduring persecutions and afflictions, man, and the Most High delivering. So once again, let me put that out. The prophets of the Bible were not celebrities. We're not here, okay, to be liked on social media, unlike these false prophets, but outcasts and unpopular. Hey, so with that, I'm gonna say shalom.